It's a beautiful bacon day, Cookie Crusaders. Today we're going to be talking about Shark Bait Team. Hoo ha ha. So this is going to be running wild berry, sorbet, clotted cream cookie, cotton cookie, and then you can either mix between herb or parfait cookie. Now, the reason that you can mix is because herb is really set up to be more of if you've got a lot of debuffs coming onto you. Maybe like debuffs from caramel arrow, from pumpkin pie, from eclair, from dark cacao, things like that. Those are going to be situations where herb is going to be more helpful. If a team's not running as many debuffs, parfait is going to be a little bit better because of the defense that you get. So you can switch between those if you have them. If you don't, you can run other support healers too. But the main thing is you're going to need 2 healers. You're going to need that tank in front. If you don't have wild berry, try and run your best tank that you can. And then sorbet and clotted cream are going to be your heavy damage dealers. So the 2 setups that you need to at least see for sure. Clotted cream, I'm running with damage resistance, cooldown, and attack power. I want to get higher, but that's what I'm running right now. And then sorbet, I am running a little bit of damage resistance, but mostly cooldown and some attack power. I want to get higher attack power for him, but we're not there yet. So full cooldown for as many skill activations as possible. And we're running the scroll, the feather, and the clock. That way if sorbet or clotted cream die or wild berry dies, they all get the feather to come back and keep dishing out the damage. So we're taking it right into arena. We're just going to grind on through. And the reason is I want to see if we can get to at least Master 1, which is 3,200 trophies. If we can somehow get up to the 4,000 trophy point, we can maybe get to Grandmaster this season. So we'll see how far we can grind up. We're not terribly far away, but we definitely got to get at least 3,500 positions higher. So we're going to just plow through and show you what we get and how it runs. So obviously if someone has lower treasures than us, it's not a very good comparison for you to see, but you can at least see how the team operates. So what's happening is Clotted Cream is pushing back the front cookie, imprisoning them, making sure they can't get buffs, and opening up the middle line. If there's multiple defense units, then it's going to be a little bit tougher, because then we don't get to the middle line. The middle line usually consists of cookies that cannot defend themselves as well as some other cookies can. Where in this scenario, as you can see, we push back the front cookie that gave us the option to take out that middle line a little bit quicker. And here's some stats real quick so you can see what's going on. And the healing, doing pretty good on our side as well. So, let's analyze the teams that we're going to be fighting. This one, I do believe is going to be a T-Knight team, and so for that reason, we're going to switch to Parfait for extra defense instead of the debuffs. And we may not win it because T-Knight is a strong team still, but what's going to happen is Clotted will push either Pumpkin Pie, Cacao, or T-Knight back. And in this instance, T-Knight was the one that was pushed back. Sorbet is going to do what Sorbet does, and that's take out the front tanks, so that's going to be helpful. We have yet to activate our Feather, which should be activating probably soon on Wildberry, and it does. We get that pushback again on T-Knight with Clotted, so we're still persisting through. Alright, so now it is just T-Knight and the Pumpkin, so it's going to be a tight race here, because if we can take out T-Knight, we have a really good chance. And we did, so Clotted Cream did end up taking out T-Knight. So now, even though they have the insignia, unless Pom Pom can deal enough damage to take us out, which it couldn't, we're going to take this one. So we beat a T-Knight team with this, and that's kind of a nice thing about it, is that Clotted Cream did a really good job here. Sorbet, if obviously you have more damage resistance, probably would have lasted longer and been more efficient, but we run them with a cooldown build because that's the more generalized, useful team, versus the Almond team is a very hard team to build up. Here's a good team. We got a traditional speed team in the top 1,000 here. Let's see how we take it. Obviously, they've got some really fast and good persistent damage coming at our team, but we've got the overall health bar lead so far. That could change in a very quick instant, but we did take out their Wildberry. Clotted Cream's pushing their Caramel Arrow back, and we take out everyone and end with the Pomegranate. So that was a quite big win right there. 10 trophies, that's a really good one. And as you can see, Clotted Cream is taking the damage title here, and some awesome healing from both Parfait and Cotton Cookie. And I left it there because I didn't really see a lot of debuffs coming from that side. Same thing here, I don't really think enough debuffs are going to be here, so we're going to leave Parfait in our lineup. Number 4,000, let's see how we run. So it's actually the exact same team as us, except they're running Herb, we're running Parfait. So let's see what is going to be more powerful. Herb versus Parfait right here in a basically mirror matchup. And our toppings could make the difference, so that will also matter too. The thing I love most about Wild Berry is that damage resistance helps keep our entire team a little bit more secure and safe. We've got some really good damage there. So we are still in the health bar lead at the moment. We're going to get another skill activation from both Clotted and Sorbet. And we do end up winning the mirror match. Another good win. And I figured it'd just be best to show you guys right in live arena what's going on, what's happening. This is up in Master 2's on the Pure Vanilla server. So you can see firsthand just some of the fights that we're going against and some of the teams that we're fighting, some of the things that you're going to be seeing. This is an interesting one. We might actually lose this because Eclair could put enough damage onto us that we might lose multiple cookies. Because we've already used the feather, and Sorbet's about to perish too. So unless Clotted can push us forward, we may actually end up losing this match. Yeah, we've already lost Wildberry. Okay, so that's a good counter to our team. And that's good to know. So Sea Fairy, Pumpkin Pie, Eclair, and Sorbet. No tank. No tank. Just full push at that point. And Sea Fairy was the big reason that they were able to do it. So they were just able to maximize damage too quickly for our team to recover, and with our healers as well. Yes, I'm almost certain we're gonna win this one. It's a 3-cookie team. If we lose it, we have to cry in the corner. So here we get Cacao pushback. We get the open line to take out Sea Fairy. Pure Vanilla is exposed without any tank in front. And now Cacao's already gone and done. Same thing. Pure Vanilla gets locked down this time as the front cookie because of the knockback being pushed from Wildberry for Sea Fairy. Insignia pops off for Sea Fairy, giving it a chance to try and fight and beat at us. And we take it out. That, yet again, would have very much surprised me if we had not won that match. So is there any feedback or any comments you guys want to add as your thoughts to this team? Is it something that you think you can run? Is it something that you think is going to have a lot of counters to? Do you have a specific team that you run that you know counters the team? I'd love to hear it in the feedback, as every time we get more interesting data, we get more interesting and fun teams that we can put together. And as of course, I want to explore the teams that are working right now so that you can climb your ladder grinds. But at the same time, I'm still also exploring all the potential teams with cookies that are not used or mentioned as much, so that you guys can have fun trying to build different and wacky teams too. Either way, I really appreciate all you guys coming out and watching the video, and I hope this team is helpful for you. If you want to see a more in-depth guide of how this is working, I can tell you in the comments. I respond to as many people as I can there as fast as I can too. Thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.